Hello! Hi there! It's me, it's Dave. God bless you. God bless you, my friends. Thank you for finding some time in your hopefully relaxing weekend to join me for a replay of Chapter 15 because one time was not good enough. But I figured that we would talk a little bit about MK1 story mode because we are going to have to experience it together in order to get this trophy. I will say, getting the trophies in this game has not really even been like a concern or that hard. Like, there are some things that I'm neglecting, like completing a classic tower, completing the gateway tower, unlock 10 tower endings. I don't wanna do these things. So I've had more fun doing other things in the game, so that's what I've been chasing down. But I figure we'll do chapter 15 today. Gotta knock off some of these trophies along the way. But yeah, this is also going to serve a little bit as, like, I guess a review of the story mode. Hopefully you've seen everything in the story, because we're going straight to chapter 15. Why doesn't it allow me to scroll through the acts on the story? Why do I have to scroll all the way with my fingers to Armageddon? Okay, so in the story, it's basically a tale of who trespassed into our timeline. And that story doesn't even start, like, until Act 2, Act 3 of the game. There's a lot of filler and fluff in this story mode that I feel it doesn't really do a lot in terms of telling a story, telling a lovable character, a tale of progression. No character actually progresses within the story mode. I think for every single character except for maybe Raiden, Havoc. Well, I guess, yeah, Havoc and Raiden. Havoc loses a face. Oh, Sindel dies. But is that really character progression? She's just dead. She died. She died. So, yeah, I don't know. All of the characters feel very two-dimensional. There's no progress or development in their being, in their story. Nothing really changes, which is kind of unfortunate. So that was one bad thing. One good thing, it looks nice in certain parts, like the scenery and environments and the NPC design, all really stellar. But I guess going back to the characters, I think a lot of the characters have very stiff movements. Their facial animations are overly expressive. It doesn't seem natural nor real. Also, this part, I hate this part. Can we just talk about this part? Why is everyone shooting beams of lightning out of their hands? Why are they shooting laser beams? What the hell is this? I really don't understand. I don't care to understand why on earth everyone is shooting laser beams from their hands. I get that they're titans from alternate timelines and blah, blah, blah. But WTF, why can't I shoot laser beams from my hand in combat? This is bad advertising. Misadvertising. I can't shoot laser beams from my hand, no way, in any single part of MK1 in combat. So this is giving people false hopes? Just, oh my god. I think, like, you can really, this is like the epitome of, like, what this game is about. It's about fancy particle effects. Beautiful set design, period. I think you could classify this as all style, no substance, whereas I am pure substance, no style. I realize I haven't been making thumbnails. I'll do it sometime. I swear. I've been busy. I've been playing the game. There's just too much. But, they lied to us. They claimed that this was a reboot. It's not a reboot. It's definitely not a reboot. Like, MK11 Aftermath Shang Tsung is here. Like, that's him with the cape. That's him. And also, if they're fighting each other, why the hell are they just shooting lasers from their hands instead of actually fighting? Where is the fight choreography? I feel like there's a lot of fight choreography missing from this. Like, my mom loves watching old kung fu movies. I put on something for her to watch just now. And, you know, they fight. WTF, there's barely fights in the cutscenes, which is kind of sad. Kind of sad. Would have liked more fights. Also, animations, like on top of the facial animations being overly expressive and showing a lot of teeth. All of the like, I think there's a really bad cutscene towards the end. We will have to take a close look. See, I might even, yeah. I think I know what to do. But yeah, there's just like the bodies move so chunkily and blockily for a PS5 game. They are not lithe, they are not graceful, they are clunky. Like, as if they didn't know what they were doing on their game engine on terms of animating this shit. I thought they motion capture this stuff. People don't move like that. Also, what really hurts is that they make the faces look so realistic and so average. But they also, like, they can't, like, make the fabrics more realistic and actually move with the characters, show deformation in the fabric. I found that really bothering to me because it just, like, you're supposed to be in suspense of disbelief, right? And so you see these really realistic faces, but then all of a sudden the tassels are not tasseling. The fabrics are not fabricking. So this is a problem for me. WTF. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. D's, play Reptile as you have a higher chance for secret fights like Cyber Smoke. I'm not playing Invasions. I played Invasions for 3 days. I peaced out. Since then, it's just been the turbo controller. I'm dying to get back to Street Fighter 6. Jonah, very mid final battle. We'll get into the battle because we're not there yet. John, hello, Feather. So I had an hour of playing this game, but the installation of the story wasn't completed, so I didn't get to play it yet. Oh no, there's spoilers. Beware, Feather. I'm sorry. The story was mid and each chapter felt like a short. Totally agree, Feather. Everything was fine until chapter 15. I don't know. Even the chapters leading up to this, I think as it went on longer, it got worse. The beginning was not really too bad because it was just fiddle faddle. It was filler. It was fluff. But as you get to like Acts 3, suddenly it becomes a case of, who is she? Is it Kronika? Or is it Damashi? Or is it like, who is it? Shit, he created the universe. He don't know? He was keeper of time. All of this, it was just pointless. As Macbeth says, or as Shakespeare says in Macbeth, right? It is a tale of sound and fury told by an idiot, signifying nothing. Right? So like this is just what it feels, because nothing really changes. What's the point of this story mode? Okay, so I also kind of hate the redesign of the hourglass. I much preferred the beautiful hourglass designed by Joe Zanko. I don't know what he did in this game. I think he did a lot of environment design or something, but I don't know where he was at in this game. And then this is so stupid too. Why are they letting Shang Tsung walk away? You beat him in combat. Where's the fatality? This goes on for longer than it needs to. I may know something about that.
Thank you, everyone, for your aid. This battle was won together.
Shang Tsung is gone, but he's not defeated. He will be back to renew his campaign.
Not only against this
So this is also how it's like a sequel to Mortal Kombat 11. That's MK11 Katana. WTF.
timeline.
Also, she never had that outfit. Why don't they give her the nice outfit? Adinian blue.
Against all timelines.
Our choice is clear. We must
And then they bring in White Raiden. Because you know they got rid of all the white people in the game because of ESG scores. They need gender diversity, racial inclusion. So they got rid of White Raiden. And what was his name? Epcar? He's like, they fired me. I'm mad with NRS. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Richard Epcar? That was the name? I don't blame him. I would be mad too. They got rid of Raiden for like Asian Raiden. I don't think particularly that like Asian Raiden is super successful. Actually, I played a lot with him and I find like his victory, like with the lighting, his face looks scary with the lighting from underneath.
Take the fight to him.
Anyways.
destroy any power he has to make war against us.
Why didn't you kill him then? Why did you just let him scamper off? These characters are so stupid.
Agreed. Shang Tsung is likely already gathering allies as I gathered you. We must best his efforts. Assemble an overwhelming army.
Groan, cringe. So, okay, I hate this idea of multiverse. It's like the ultimate deus ex machina that can solve any problem. You can just go through the timelines and assemble a team of the most OP. Everyone's Rambo locality build. They're all fighting together, climbing the Armageddon pyramid. But I feel like that's dumb. That's so lame. That's lazy writing. Like these story developer, like the story director of the game, I'm calling him out, Dominic Cianciolo. He is very, very politically active. You can check out his Twitter. But he is inserting a lot of these like political ideologies in this story, and it's like so stupid, and he's not telling a good story and relying on the timeline garbage from MK11, bringing it forward into MK1. Not only does it tell me that he doesn't know how to write a story, but it also tells me that they just don't care about the lore. They'll really do anything and absolutely anything to the lore of your favorite character and fuck with it. I would call that cuckery, you know, like when a husband cuckolding, you know, when a husband lets his wife get banged out and he's like watching and he gets hurt off of that. Like they are treating us like we are cucks. Because we are watching our favorite characters get banged sideways in these weird lore interpretations of these characters. What bothers me is that this is lore, right? This is canon. So, like, gender-bending Ermac, gender-bending Frost, gender-bending everyone, combining characters into unholy creations. It tells me two things: bad writing and they don't care. Let's continue. At least particle effect. Particle effect does a lot for the game. Look at the flames. Looks really pretty. Also, the textures here on the ground don't look as amazing as they do in the earlier parts of the story. I know it's supposed to be like broken pyramid, stone ground, but yeah, look at this lazy texturing. And there's a lot of really like you can see it. Because some parts of the game has really amazing textures, and then like some parts have really basic textures, especially in Invasion's UI. They're trying to add excitement by doing a camera angle swoop. It's not more exciting. Although I love this long hair Shang Tsung. He's very like Chinese prince from a Chinese drama. I love it. He's so cute. Okay, so Natara just had a line, right? So that was Megan Fox. She went, "Ah!" Is that what she did? Was she making shrieky sounds? Because I don't think those shrieky sounds are Megan Fox. Megan Fox would have charged double if she had to make the shrieky sounds. Why did they even hire Megan Fox? She's so lame in the story. She's like, it does not mix. Like, you'll have like Quan Chi with his deeper dramatic voice, and then you'll have like, us veterans need to, don't curse us because we need to drink too. Like, it's just not fitting the tone of the story. I find it hilarious. It's actually really hilarious if you like terrible things. Which I can appreciate too. Megan Fox voice acting Natara. Yeah, she's so bad it's actually good. This is my thinking with it. You know, Razzies, right? They give away awards for like the worst that is actually the best. Yeah, camp, over the top, stupidness. Oh, you could also think of like Peter Dinklage. He played Tyrion from Game of Thrones. So he was the voice of the ghost in Destiny, and like he used to deliver lines like, "It's a wizard from the moon." Stupid. It's so stupid. Oh yeah, gender bending. What is that? Was that Cassie? Brunette Cassie? Why doesn't she look cute like Cassie? She looks so like, some of these characters look derpy. Okay, we gotta select a new character. Like, how are you able to play as Liu Kang? Oh, you're playing as, this Liu Kang. Oh. So who the hell is this roster? Just like, how does it fit into the lore? Is everyone from the roster select just like random dimension timeline? Like, these are not even the people from the story. Because Liu Kang with the veiny veins, he's like not from the timeline of chapter 1, chapter 7, etc. So who are these people? It's just so terrible. What a terrible story. What a terrible culmination. And they could have just fatality'd Shang Tsung at the end of chapter 14. It's bad. It's very bad. Okay, so the ground texture looks a little better here compared to that sand we were seeing. Where's Kotal Khan? Kotal Khan is the one who has all of these pyramids. I wish there was more reference to Kotal Khan. I can't believe I'm saying that, by the way.
Nowhere to run, Shang Tsung. Nowhere to hide. We have banded together to rid all timelines of your evil. The threat you pose to them ends today.
Such certainty, Liu
Oh
Kang.
my god, Shang Tsung, his face. Look at Shang Tsung's face.
That this battle will end in your
He's like, look at my porcelain veneers. I paid $20,000 for this set. You're gonna look and appreciate.
favor.
It can end.
Oh god, the facial animations just kill me. People don't talk like that. Do you talk like that? And then you have like average looking faces for a lot of the girls in the game, and then you're making them talk like that. And then they make the boys so beautiful. Why? Just why?
For the way. Because across all timelines, the arc of history bends toward justice.
Does it?
Does it? Can you even talk like that with your mouth open like that? It's just too much. Okay, all right. Let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. It's much. I believe Lou wanted to redeem villains, but yes, it was stupid, and I knew NRS would tackle the multiverse, but not this soon. It's terrible. What a terrible ending to the story, because it's just it's like NRS saying, like, throwing up their hands and saying, hey, we don't give a fuck. You're gonna buy it anyways. Styles, moral of the story, don't be a cuck. I know, right? J4, the cuckoldry. Natara had a lot to say. I know, right? Right? How much did they pay Megan Fox's Beyond Me? I know, right? The question is, like, they spend the money on the quote-unquote talent, but wouldn't it have been better spent on designing, I don't know, better UI, more game modes, or actually giving us the game modes that they did design but locked away from us? Styles, who did it worse, Megan or Ronda Rousey? I mean, like, Ronda Rousey sounded angry sometimes, which is an emotion. I didn't get any emotion from Megan. There was no emotion from her. Jonah, they could have fatalitied him at the end of this chapter. Exactly. The same way he died in MK11. I know, right? Okay, so, wow.
It bends toward me. Behold, Liu Kang. The hell I am.
Particle effect. I mean, positive feelings right now. There's a lot of particle effect. This is what they do good in the game. Particle effect. Like, I really do like the little bones popping out. Although they reuse the same type of skeleton head. Because, like, you'll always see skeleton head with this, like, bare white bone texture. Even on Scorpion, when he's doing, like, his brutality, I wish he had a flaming skull. Like, it's not flaming enough. Like, they took one skull design, and they're like, hey, this looks good enough here, and then they just added particle effect on top of it. They did not actually design, like, an ethereal flaming skull. Is that clear? Do you understand what I mean? You can also see it when Shang Tsung is using his fire skull. The skull in his hand, it's like a white skull. It's not like a flaming skull. Not in combat, but in the pre-fight render of the character. It's just so disgusting. I hate this. Like, look, they put Jax in cameo, Sonya as cameo, as, like, teases. They're fucking cock teases. This is what they're doing to us. Like, why can't we actually play with the characters? Also, why can't we have all of these outfits in the game? I think Chapter 15 really highlights the terrible state of customization within MK1 at release. MK11 at release did not have this problem. There was at least 6 different costumes, not including pre-orders, DLCs, or extras, you know? At release. Here at release, you've got 2 costumes, and for a lot of those costumes, they're limited to red and yellow palettes. Really fucking ugly costumes. So I really don't understand why they're just such huge cock teases. Oh my god, this part where Sindel can barely climb up the stairs in her heels. Look at the animation. It don't look right. It's not right, but it's okay. But is it good enough for a PS5 game? I don't think so. Oh, I was like, oh, I'm playing Liu Kang. I was like, who the hell is that? I expected me to have the regular costume but I guess like that regular costume is for the cameo, not for me. I guess this outfit's okay. So I've seen Chapter 15 twice already. Once through IGN YouTube and once through me playing it. I am very interested to know how much they change in between the cutscenes. There are slight differences based on the character you pick. But why? Why the hell would you tie something like that unique or creative, like alternating cutscenes, to something that offers no reward that people would typically just not even do? Because let's see the trophy percentage completion on this. I think it's about 10%. 8. It's 8%. Yeah. Only 8% of nerds are playing Chapter 15 twice. So, yeah, it's just so strange that they put all of this creativity, unique outfits, crazy customization only in this Chapter 15. Really terrible, because it kind of highlights to the player what you can't have and will probably never be able to access within the life cycle of MK1. Within the life cycle of MK11, you could see Cyrax and Sector and Chronica, but you couldn't play with them. I think this is what's happening here with MK1, which is entirely disheartening. So that was like a Scorp reptile? So, okay, so this is Kenshi plus Rain. This is so stupid. Why is it so stupid? But this is also the best thing. It's so stupid it's actually good. Because what you're seeing here, it's like effing creative fighter. This is so amazing. Like, why did they not give this as a mode for us to play with in the game? Imagine if you could take a base character like Liu Kang, so like his basic attacks, his combo strings, and then you could add the specials from various other characters to maybe complement your existing or entirely to replace. Maybe even give yourself a different fatal blow. Like, this is create a fighter. Why don't we have this as a mode? It's really insulting. I don't know how people can play this and think that this is good. Because the first question people should have is, why can't I do that for myself? Let's just hit him out. So he's got the rain pole, but he's wearing Kenshi outfit. No. Different outfit. When do we get this outfit? Hit me. Are you just gonna do rain attacks? I have it on very easy. Maybe I should put it on medium. But I mean, that's so cool. Cool outfit. Cool gameplay. You've got blind Kenshi, but you got these fancy moves. He's using some of Kenshi's basic attacks, which is really cool. It's really cool, but also really sad. Because you can never play it. Okay, so we've faced this before. It seems like there are certain fights in the game where they are locked to, instead of being hybrids, they are gender bends. So my thing with gender bends is I don't want it to be political. I want it to be about a sexy woman or a sexy man. Like, let it be about something sexy. But, like, when I think of, like, Lady Sub-Zero, this is not what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to see Sub-Zero in an MK2 girl's leotard. This is not enough for me. I feel like this is okay, but it's not enough. But also, if their characters can be doing cosplay within the game, like let's say Sonya or Cassie is dressed up like Sub-Zero. This is clearly a skin in the game. Why can't we have these skins as well for our own Sub-Zero to play, or to unlock cosplay options for, like, I don't know, Tanya. Tanya could be Sub-Zero. Wouldn't that be cool? I feel like it's really insulting to see, like, all of these cool things in the game that most people will never get to play unless you're playing on PC and you have cheating engines and can run scripts and mods and, you know, do all sorts of things to play with all of these unlockables that we're never getting. It's so stupid. I'm not enjoying. Okay, alright, we killed Cassie. Why am I calling her Cassie? She just kind of has Cassie's frame, but wearing, you know, because she had the cosplay from MKX. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you, my friends, for joining along. God bless you. Please don't forget to leave a like. 17 of you here. Let's get 17 likes, maybe? Feather, so no Blaze, Argus, Taven, Dagon, what the heck? Yeah, to have Armageddon and no Armageddon characters, it's questionable. D's Boone did a Q&A where he made it seem like they didn't have time to do things. So stuff that should be in the game at launch will be drip-fed, like mercy, friendship, banalities, babalities, animalities, and other stuff. I mean, they lied. I mean, Ed Boon on stage with Jeff Keighley, they spent the last 4 years developing this game. I don't see it. I don't feel it, which is very unfortunate. Dark Fire King. Hi, Daddy. Has this MK been top 3 of all MKs in your opinion? No, because MKX, MK9, and MK11 have been better. Although, you know what really helps? Glitches and exploits. Those really make the game more enjoyable. If you would like to know all of the glitches, please do join the Jaded Bunny family, but I will be sharing a new glitch today. With only my family. Please keep it secret. Feather, I have this theory that while Shang Tsung relies on his mad scientist skills, more that sorcery, Quan Chi will be more of a magic caster. I still think NRS needed to add at least 30 characters. I agree. I agree, Feather. Jonah, while I'm sitting here rewatching Chapter 15, I can see that it was worse than I remembered. Oh, no. Feather, I study the details, and it's not just colors. They perhaps will be DLC, maybe? Jonah, Sento Storm. Jackie looks the same. I personally love how they took gender-swapped and power-swapped fan art from the past few years and put it in a real game. That's real appreciation, IMO. I would have preferred it if we could actually play the gender bends. I think it's a huge slap in the face that they put these things in the game that you can experience only in the story mode. But if you want to have the ability to have 2 characters specials on your Johnny, like you want Reiko and Johnny specials, you can't do that. Or if you want these fabulous cosplay options, I'm not saying they're ugly, I'm just saying they're mean. They're really mean-spirited that they're not giving us these things to play with. Clearly, the developers have a wonderful sandbox, a wonderful box of pencil crayons to draw an amazing picture, but they are not giving us anywhere near the same tools to enjoy the game. Game feels really shallow. Boots. Everything isn't political, just like Quan Chi now being Middle Eastern is an issue. Just an actor playing a character. Nothing more. I don't know, Boots. I tend to think that it is very political. Story director is very political. Okay, so we have Quantum Chi. So we've got Gearus with special moves of his own. And Quan Chi's special moves. Not only is it day one DLC, right? Like, this is on-disc DLC, not day one DLC. This is Quan Chi's specials, right? Why can't we play with Quan Chi right now? It's not like they're developing it. It's already in the game. This was always a problem when it was in games, you know, several years ago, but I think the expectations have changed when you see it enough, but I refuse. I refuse to change my expectations. DLCs should be like sizable expansion packs that add to the game, not something that could have been in the game since day one. Since day one, we could have had Create a Fighter, which would have been amazing. This is really cool, like, gameplay, cool design, but we don't get it. So we got Johnny Cage as Liu Kang. This is amazing, but we can't get access to it. Oh, damn it. No. Okay. Tough. Interesting. I would love a PvP mode like this. All of these hybrids being available. I can't see the reason why not. Female Reptile, Ermac, Xiao Zero, come on NRS, we should play them too. Exactly. All of these things that are here in Chapter 15, these are things that we should be able to experience. Sorcerer, Kano Sonya, interesting. Fire Cage. I would have preferred the concept art and music be available as well. That should be the next petition if you feel so strongly about it. I'm not sure NRS cares. But yes, no, the only reason I'm going through this is because I just want the trophy. I really feel like it's torturous to have to experience Chapter 15 twice, considering that we don't get any of this stuff. Uh-oh. It's Raiden Lee Mei. It's so corny, too. It's corny, but it's fun, but I would love the ability to experience it. Because who's playing story mode over and over? There's no reward. Where is the reward? Okay, so it's like Lee Mei, she's got the lanterns, she's got the special moves, she's got the teleport. Like, wouldn't that be so cool to be able to customize your own character that way? Also, why am I not brutalizing these people? We're clearly on the Armageddon pyramid. There should be lots of death. The only death that happens is not created by you. It's only created by the NPCs that are with you.
Allow me.
I can't remember if it was Katana helping Tanya at this point. Maybe it was. Maybe Katana always appears here. Oh my god. Why can't we have Jackie? I want Jackie. I think, like, out of all the combat kids, the most I would want, I like Jackie. Cassie is good too, but she can be a little zony with the projectiles. Jackie was always fun with the Air Jackie moves, Air Jackie build, Grease Kicks build. Definitely Grease Kicks locality build with Jackie. Amazing. How could the combat kids be evil?
Thank you, Tara.
You're welcome. Now hurry. There's no time to waste.
Okay, so I've seen this one before. Oops. It's not happening. Yay, we got it. Ragnar, I only completed it with Shao, so loads more hybrids to see, I assume. I think so. I think so. Some of the hybrids that you see are static. They are part of the cutscene of Chapter 15. But, yeah. Yeah.
Cannot win.
Seems random sometimes. Okay, so here we've got Lady Ermac. I can't remember my combo. No. Okay, I at least remember the pop-up. Not that he just runs away. The running is kind of hilarious. Okay, so he's running. His whole like mouth goes to the side. The facial animations are just really over the top in the game. Okay, so here they look like really stiff when they move. I think they had a hard time animating the dresses. Also, that woman gets stabbed in the uterus so many times, it's not funny. Poor Melina. Or Katana? Also, the animations are completely the same, which kind of sucks, because I've seen it with Tanya, seen it with Melina, seen it with Liu Kang. There's not really much difference. So I was thinking that the cutscenes were going to be, like, really different between character, but it's not. So now I'm coming to even more conclusions. They really did a number on us with this story.
Test your might.
Oh no, I can't do this. No, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to test your might. No, I'm not prepared. I'm dead. Ah! Let me get the turbo controller. I'm not doing this. Now that I have the turbo controller, I just don't even try.
Test your might. Test your might. Test your might.
Oh my god. So I didn't remember which button I had for the turbo button. Okay. Whoa. I hate Tester Mate. I'm old. I don't want to press buttons. Who's this for? Young children? They're not supposed to be playing this game. Ugh. Okay. Let us continue. Also, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. Ragnar, I would love to play these hybrids in a special game mode. I totally agree. I think it's a huge insult to us, the fans, the players, to show us things that we can never access. I guess unless you're on PC. Ninja Mime, no. Another good part about this chapter are those 3 Johnnies versus Goro Khan. Because they all die. I only completed it with Xiao, so loads more hybrids to see, I assume. There's a ton of hybrids. Unfortunately, we don't get to see all of them. I guess you would have to play chapter 15 more than once, but... or more than twice, but why? What are the rewards? What are you getting? Just, you're seeing the game do crazy things with your favorite character while you just watch. Yeah, a PvP mode with hybrid characters would be amazing. Oh no, sexy Shang Tsung, he's dead.
Face me in Mortal Kombat.
Ew, pun. How come there's no Lady Kano? I want to see Lady Kano. Yeah, these gender bends are so lazy. Like, the other thing about these gender bends, not only are they political, in my opinion, but I do feel like this is just such a lazy concept. Why are they not sexier? Like the gender bends that you get in the Fate anime. It's really beautiful. They are really sexy. Like you wouldn't think you would feel that way about Attila the Hun. But she is sexy. Okay, so I've seen this one before. Wow. So why don't we get any of these outfits for the hybrids? Why don't we get the... Like, here you see, like, Johnny with, like, a Shao Kahn helmet. Why can't we get that for ourselves? That would be so cool to wear in Combat League or PvP or a King of the Hill. There's just a lot of really cool things that you see in the game that you just can't experience.
Follow me.
Specifically this chapter 15, yes. They're just swinging their arms as they climb up. Very nice.
Have failed, Shang Tsung. This is over.
I do not think so.
Why does he talk out of the side of his mouth? Like, that was the thing our Canadian Prime Minister used to do, Jean Chrétien. But I think that was because, like, he had, like, he had a problem or something? Oh, I think he had, like, a medical condition? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was a medical condition. I don't know if he's still alive. He was like Prime Minister of Canada for a very long time, like in the 90s. early 2000s. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, there's like a very like weird like facial animation going on with Shang Tsung. I'm
Realize,
not
sorcerer,
happy about
that
it.
you've brought this on yourself. Avarice and ego have again proved your undoing. We have no choice but to eradicate you.
It is you who will be eradicated. You and your followers.
Yeah, I don't think people talk like that. It's just so over the top villain.
And once you are dead, all timelines will be mine.
I love that, like, I can see all of his teeth, though. He goes to the dentist. You can tell. You can see. Oh my god, not the Aladdin shoes. I realized that yesterday a lot of people wear Aladdin shoes in this game. Aladdin shoes and baggy pants. This is the fashion alert. The trend alert for MK1. I mean, this is probably the best fight choreography in the game. Does this feel monumental? This could also be like a training sequence or a montage, just starting off at a Shaolin temple. Like, I don't feel like this is not mind-blowing culmination to the game. Also, another, like, cuckoldry moment here. They're showing us animality. Yet we can't do animality. Why?
Your position.
Quan Chi's outfit is so, like, lots of sashes, lots of, like, flaps.
You must submit.
Yes. The question you must ask is, if Liu Kang couldn't finish us, how possibly could you?
Okay, so there is no special mechanic to this final fight, which is also kind of a letdown. Like, at least with Kronika, you couldn't juggle her. There was something different about her. MKX, Shinnok was overpowered. I can't remember what was the specific mechanic for him. But I know that in MK9, there was, like, Shao Kahn and Goro, and their, like, projectiles were unblockable. You would have to neutral duck, and they could, like, armor attacks. Yeah. There's, like, no extra mechanics here. Maybe there is? Maybe it's because of the difficulty I have chosen? Do let me know. And yeah, the music is like, it's not fitting for like an Asian fighting game. It's not giving me Asian, it's not giving me fighting. It's giving me like Western superhero movie. It's very much like Marvel's Justice League, something of that nature. Very instrumental, orchestral, not not like Chinese RPG. Chinese RPG, you've got flutes, you've got zithers. Here you've got, yeah, just like basic orchestra, basic school band orchestra. I'm confused.
And they called me the Chosen One. Glad to live up to your example. Shall we? You have done more than enough. Please permit me to end this.
Also, what kind of fatality is this? Like, Kronika has a crazy cool fatality in MK11. this is like peaceful fatality with like it's supposed to be emotional swells to the music. I don't feel it. OMG, they just turned into particle effects. Once again, particle effects probably the best thing of this game, but what a lame story. I really don't enjoy the story. I just want my trophy.
May that be the last we see of you.
All right, let's see what you guys are saying. End bosses have generally been cheap AF in MK games, but MK1 changed that, unfortunately. Oh no, D's. Jonah, that's seriously all you could do, Liu Kang? This is so lazy, I guess. Yes, Sorcerer, I did. What's the point? I was hoping that there would have been more mechanics. Even if you play MK9 very easy, you still have, like, mechanics to deal with on the bosses. Laughing Man, wish they would have given us MK11 Shang Tsung with old moveset and everything. That would have been so interesting, because MK11 Shang Tsung, he has access to blood type attacks, poison attacks, fire attacks, ice attacks, magic attacks, physical attacks. He's got like pretty much a lot of every elemental type. So it would have been cool to see here in the game. Boots, I want an everything I like video from Jaded Rabbit. It'll be 1 minute and 26 seconds long after the intro, but still. OMG, Boots. I mean, like, I can't even say it. It's an okay game. MK1 is okay. But I really like Street Fighter 6 more, and the more that I play MK1, it makes me feel like my turbo controller is doing absolutely the most. He is the real champ in this story because he is getting me all of the fighting mastery rewards. All of the cameos are done except for Shujinko and Goro. And maybe Motaro? I'm not sure. Maybe it's those three. But anyways, we've got a lot of rewards just from letting the turbo controller do its thing. And even with that out of the picture, like, it feels like the rewards are just so limited. Shallow loot pool. There's a huge loot pool in MK11. Lots of things to collect. But it seems like all of the things to collect here is, like, pretty limited, and a lot of them are god-awful ugly. The red and yellow outfits, I can't. They're just so bad. I'm so sorry, Boots. I like game. I love you, Boots. Can't I just love you? Isn't my love good enough? Must I love game too? It's okay. It's an okay game. But I'm not playing Combat League. I'm gonna put the turbo controller. It's too much. 3 rounds? Maybe when I learn a combo. I need to learn a combo. Oh yeah, so yeah, like, what the hell is happening here? What's going on? So I'm getting teleported back to my timeline, because clearly I'm Liu Kang. So I'm going back to my original timeline. But my original timeline, no story has been told in this game, so I'm going back to nowhere, I guess. Oh, okay, this is the worst part. I feel. I hate this part.
I'm telling you, the locations we found here are money. I mean, look at this. Don't the rainbow colors on these mountains just scream Outworld?
Don't these rainbow colors on these mountains just scream Outworld? Shang Tsung's island in the original Mortal Kombat movie was not rainbow hued. It feels like there is a little bit. I mean, like, I love LGBT, but it feels like they're pushing LGBT. I don't want it to be pushed. And if they are going to push LGBT, give me, like, sexy sex scene between Tanya and Melina. I was waiting for that. I didn't get that. Tears. Or, you know, sexy sex scene between Reptile and Raiden or something. I don't know. But they don't go far enough with it. They just drop these, like, little hints. I call it queer baiting. they are queer baiting. But yes, anyways.
I cannot believe you'll be telling our story.
Oh my god, look at Raiden's mouth. So, like, they all talk with a smile. All of their facial animations are equally overly expressive.
How we defeated Shang Tsung.
Really
Well,
look at their
seriously,
mouths.
It's fiction, not fact. But I don't care as long as it's covering the budget.
Like, like their lips strain to cover their teeth. So their natural position is to have all of their teeth exposed in a smile, like they're in a dental ad. It's just really not realistic. I think they did a good job with Kenshi, but that's also because he has smaller lips.
I'm behind the camera, writing and directing. Time to let someone younger and prettier take the lead. You know?
I don't think this Johnny's pretty. I prefer MK11 Johnny, maybe even MKX Johnny. This one's
I've written
just
in parts for all of you.
he's not only is he incredibly punny and cringy, but
If you want them.
yeah, he's a bad example or a great example, however you look at it, of this overly expressive facial animation.
On screen?
I mean, they're
Yeah, it's happening with Kung Lao too.
cameos. But like they say, there are no small parts.
Thank you,
Okay,
John.
okay. Let's see if we can find something cursed. Wait. We'll save the last last minute.
But we must decline.
But Raiden,
The new initiates arrive tomorrow. We must return to the Wuxi to begin their instruction.
Yeah, like their teeth just look too big for their mouths. All of the characters have this problem. It's really like there must be a sponsorship with someone's like magic veneers.
of course, you are right.
What about you, Takahashi? I need a blind swordsman. And no actor can do what you do.
Sure, any actor can wear a headband and pretend to be blind. What is Johnny talking about?
I would love to. But my work to revive the Tyra is starting to pay off.
So like all of the storylines, it all has zero displacement. Nothing really changes from the beginning of the movie or of the cutscenes. Kenshi has Sento, but that was like barely a thing of like importance in the story mode. Johnny is just being a bitch about it and doesn't want to give the sword to Kenshi. But then Kenshi gets blind and Johnny's like, okay. Also, there is no explanation of how Kenshi goes from being a would-be robber and criminal to becoming Johnny's best friend forever. There's a lot not really explained in the story, and it doesn't really leave, like, lasting impression of things changing. Also, if these guys were just, like, broing out, I feel like a natural question would be like, hey, Johnny, what about your wifey? How's your wifey? Like, Johnny will talk about his debt, but he's not talking about his wifey, which I guess could be natural, but she hasn't sent him divorce papers yet. He's been missing for months.
I can't let up now.
Well, I know better than to ask you. Your plate is always full.
Indeed, Johnny Cage. Which is why I must now depart.
Off to Outworld? To advise the Empress?
Between her father and her sister, Melina is receiving plenty of good advice. And with the sorcerers and the general imprisoned, there are few threats to her rule.
Is something wrong then?
I am simply shoring up our defense.
But he's not even going to talk about me, the player character who killed Shang Tsung. Or at least beat him down so that Liu Kang could do his weak-ass fatality of drifting sand. Why isn't he talking about my version of Liu Kang that just did the impressive feat of beating the story mode? This is terrible.
As you know, Bi-Han and his Lin Kuei have abandoned their roles as Earthrealm's guardians. His brother, Kuai Liang, has agreed to build a new clan, the Shirai
And I mean, like, the Shirai Ryu, this is just, like, name-dropping. Not, like, no cutscene, no showing us anything about actual character development. They're having it all happen off-screen and letting someone else explain it here in not even a full sentence, like half a sentence.
Are you to take its place? I must go aid his efforts.
Is there anything we can do?
What about giving me like some Bengay for my sores after climbing the pyramid, Liu Kang? Can't you help me?
Not yet, but I will call upon all of you when the time comes. Madame Bo, once again you have served an excellent meal.
That's kind of you to say.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you, all of you. You have served well as Earthrealm's champions.
But what the hell did they do? But wait, how did they champion anything? If anything, I climbed the pyramid. Everything before was just fluff in the story. Because the true evil was Shang Tsung, and I killed the true evil with Liu Kang as my cameo. He wasn't the main character. No, he was the cameo. So I don't know. I'm very confused by this story. It feels like it's gone full circle. Like, there's not much that has changed. Johnny's still a terrible husband, overspending. Kenshi got a sword, but he did nothing to help his family name. But he got blind. So I guess he's worse for the wear? Better off with the wear? I'm not sure. I'm really questioning to see how there was any development in any character's storyline whatsoever. And I feel like for me, the character that I gravitate towards the most on the roster is Tanya, and she gets perhaps some of the weakest character representation within the story. She is two-dimensional, one note, constant jobber, does nothing, gets injured, breaks a rib along the way, becomes the liability, holds Melina's hand on her shoulder. That's it. That's it. What does Natara do in the story aside from like shriek? Which isn't Megan Fox. It's someone else shrieking. But just lazily delivering lines. The story mode is not good. I rate it I'll be nice. I give it a 5. A 5 out of 10. I'm being nice. I don't think that this story mode is worth it. I just want my trophy. Give me my trophy.
Really has changed the arcs of our lives.
I am glad.
Yeah, Liu Kang also has a lot of like, I don't know, who's at NRS doing the facial animations? It just seems really strange.
All right, gentlemen. If you're finished, there's only one thing left to do. Which one of you gets the bad news?
Not me. I'm still 3
Yeah, so much of this story, like actual dialogue in the story cutscenes, is just like quote unquote witty banter, puns, references to other things in pop culture. It's a lot of that. I think perhaps the best line for me in the game was delivered by Baraka. And like Kenshi's blind and he says something and Baraka's like, well, you wouldn't want to see anyways. And it's like it's the flesh pits. I forget the actual line. But yeah, that was probably for me the best line. Baraka being witty with Kenshi in the cell. But yeah, I don't know.
How thick's your wallet, Taka?
Give me the stupid trophy.
But seems to me our hosts are on the hook. They did invite us.
You think we have money? The Shaolin live money.
They're gonna force me to watch the credits again. Okay. John, I liked Buff Lady Johnny, especially when she does the suck it taunt. OMG. Is that Lady Johnny? I was kind of hoping for Cassie. But I guess it wasn't Cassie. Makes more sense that it's gender bend Johnny. Okay. Okay. Feather, I don't want to see Melina and Tanya together. Oh no. Well, I would like to. I got the pre-order, Feather, plus I got cash back. I don't regret it, but this game was made for people like me. I don't regret it either. I'm glad that I got the pre-order. I'm glad that I got the fancy collector's edition. That shit sold out, so I'm glad I got my hands on it. But yeah, like I think like for me there's more captivating game experiences. Cara D, I don't like maskless Sub-Zero because of his teeth. I agree that there is a bad facial animation. Yeah, the facial animation is just a little too much. It takes me out of the belief that these people are real people. Because they really did I feel like they did a good job in MK11 with the faces. Things were realistic looking. There was a little of the faces going overboard, but not like this. Here, every single syllable, every single word is punctuated with an eyebrow raise, a mouth twitch, a cheek tighten. Like, it's all over. Feather, while I don't regret getting the standard edition, well, kinda, I will never pre-order a game unless I see how the game goes. Gotcha. I want to know why there is a stat for how many wins you have in Chapter 15. I don't know. If anything, like, if all of the fights are supposed to be random, it kind of sucks, the randomizer, because I think I got some of this stuff with my Tanya. I'm not sure. Where is Hanzo's Scorpion, though? I agree. Many of the context of these stories are given in the arcade tower endings, by the way. That's not main story for me. Like, tower endings is probably something I might watch later, but I'm not, like, super keen on getting into tower endings. Same goes for like Street Fighter 6. I have not done arcade mode just because it's just something that's not particularly interesting me. These cutscenes too, by the way, they're not cutscenes. Like, the tower endings are just still images. They are of the same quality that they were in MK11. I needed an upgrade. Upgrade would have been nice. Boots, this Johnny has been doing squats, and I love dad jokes IRL. Hard to find corny men these days. OMG. I just saying. Maybe, Boots. I'm sometimes corny. Sorcerer, they have baby faces, not natural like MK11. Yeah, there was a very, like, natural, realistic, not natural, realistic look to MK11, but I find it very, like, hyperbolic here, where some things are super realistic, surreal almost, but then it's juxtaposed to, like, low texture graphics of invasions and really big teeth and strange mouths. And it's not just one character, it's all of the characters. Whenever any character is showing emotion, like anger or happiness, or laughing, their faces just go wackadoodle. Jonah, ayo, Nick, your mind is pure. I need all the ninjas in a shirtless skin. Yeah, more shirtless skins would be great. Are they really going to make me watch the credits? I don't want to see all of this again. Just let me out. Let me go. What is this? Boots, I love you, Dave, but I want you to make videos of things you enjoy. I mean, like, I enjoy talking about how much I don't like some things in Mortal Kombat. I guess you could even say I love to hate certain things here. But yeah, like, I think it's important to draw attention to these things because I feel like there's a lot of people out there that are shills. There are very much shills who are paid by NRS, bought by NRS, with the purchase of early access, travel provided, and they're not giving, like, honest opinions. Like, honestly, Invasions is beautiful. Invasions UI is beautiful. I can't. Also, like, this chapter 15, not having these hybrids as playable things. Not having these hybrids as playable things, it just hurts. It really insults. And the fact that you have to see it for a second time in order to get a trophy, really painful. No rewards even. Where's my time crystal? Where's my gear piece? Imagine if you could unlock an exclusive outfit or gender bend or hybrid costume for every character if you did chapter 15. Then there would be a reason for there being a stat on completing chapter 15. That would be great. Because of your brown boy joy? You think I have brown boy joy? LOL. Thank you, Boots. In Combat League, while I'm at worst player. Also, Boots, if I'm talking about games that I really love, people are not watching. Unfortunate to say. Because, like, when I make videos about Street Fighter 6, which I love, no one cares. Which blows. Also, there's a new game that came out recently called Rainbow Rush or something. It's about, like, little girlies, but they look like drag queens, but they go to high school and you have to give them fashion. I really enjoy that. I want to play, but I also don't want to buy the game full price. I'm going to buy it on sale. That's something you buy on sale, for sure. Sorcerer, MK11 Shang Tsung couldn't be there because he has Force Lift. Swipe between ninjas, which can't connect Quan Chi and Ermac already in MK1. I don't know. Obviously, they did whatever they wanted with the characters here in Chapter 15. They gender-bended whoever. They created unholy hybrids of anyone and named them punny things like Crocodile for Reptile Gearus. But they don't give us the ability to give our characters variation names. They do not give us the ability to customize our characters or to change around their special moves. Clearly, they can freely swap around specials so that Li Mei can have both her flying lantern and Raiden's teleport. Why can't we? Why can't we for Combat League? That would be so, so cool. The Laughing Man. Holy hell, how did the Turbo Controller max out the cameos? Check out my video, easiest way to get max profile, currency, and mastery. That's what I've been doing, and I've gotten... How many cameos are there? 16 minus 1, 15, 15 minus 3. So we've got a dozen cameos complete. I'm working on my final 3. Yeah, it actually wasn't that long or hard. I just leave the PlayStation just doing its thing. I choose very hard. Exactly, it is not hard. Oh no. I don't really care for the difficulty. If I want the difficulty, I want it somewhere where I can create an elegant solution, finesse some strategy, which is what I've been doing with the seasonal towers. And actually, the seasonal tower is probably the best part of the game for me. Like, aside from chapter 15 showing off these wonderful gender bends and hybrids, it would be so cool to play with them and have this kind of customization and creating a fighter and their outfits as well. But I feel like the seasonal tower is definitely a lot of fun, and we will be doing a video about it. Boots, something I love. I will be sharing something I love. But secrets only. Secrets only, not general public. Okay, I also hate, like, how lazy are they? They have to set up their next story right now. Why can't they tell a self-contained story? Essentially, nothing really happened in this story, aside from... I don't know. Nothing really happened. I can't even pin it down. I don't think there was a main character. I don't think there was a main struggle. This gigantic struggle. You know, they see whisperings of Shang Tsung being spoken to by Kronika, and that's supposed to be like the big bad, but it's all really meaningless because they totally lied. They said it was a reboot. It's just a sequel. This is MK11 Shang Tsung Aftermath Part 2. And then they're setting up Havoc. Is that a Kotal Khan headdress? Trophy! Yay! Trophy! God, that was torture. I really didn't want to have to do that, so I had to make a video about it. Okay, alright, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. Love you guys so much. Please leave a like. I'll also show you my fancy outfit that I just got recently, because now I have 8 of the fighters at max mastery. So we got the latest fighter that we have complete is this guy. I don't know, which one's more pretty? Actually, are any of them pretty? The gold's kinda nice, but I was expecting more. This is a silver. Actually, kind of boring. It's not as good as, like, the scorpion one. I really like the scorpion silver one. But I'm not sure about these ones for Havoc. I guess I also got reptile complete. Silver, gold. I mean, like, some of the characters wear it better, but some, like, it just seems kind of pointless. What the fuck? What is this? He looks like a condom. He looks like he's stretched a condom over his entire body, spray painted it silver. He's that silver dick. It's just very tight. It looks ill-fitting and uncomfortable. I can't with the condom over the head. It's just very... Okay, we're gonna put on this one. I like this one. Yeah, fashion. Fashion. It's giving fashion? It's giving fashion. Oh boy. Okay. Hanzo in this new universe, but not for the reasons you might think. I wish NRS made Tanya evil. Feather, are you aware about the closed beta that's coming soon in Tekken 8? Of course I'm aware. I'm excited for closed beta for Tekken 8. Apparently, I'm already registered, so I'll be participating in the closed beta for Tekken 8. I'm very excited for that. Jonah, you know what, this story is actually trash. I don't even know why I liked it. Jonah, don't let me say anything to, like, convince you. If you enjoy the game, if you enjoy the story mode, hold on to those happy memories. Treasure them. That's the most important thing when you play a game. It's the memories, the fun times. But yeah, like, definitely the story mode here is kind of like, wah, wah, wah. The last time I enjoyed story mode, I really liked, you know, it wasn't the best story, but I really loved the story of Sword and Fairy 7. That was a good story. I love a Chinese drama, so having the Chinese RPG, it was really cool. I love all the mythologies. It's very nice. But before that, I think it was like Xenoblade Chronicles X. You know, a good like JRPG or CRPG, those are the stories I'm more interested in. This fighting game story, I'm actually really surprised. Just the cutscenes by themselves is like 4 hours. I'm so glad I skipped all the cutscenes when I was playing, because I actually got to enjoy probably the best thing of the game, which is the gameplay. The gameplay is really satisfying. Cameo mechanics, still kind of figuring out my way how I feel about that, if it's good or not. I'm kind of leaning towards not, but I'm hopeful to try it out and learn more and do more. Yeah, particle effects are beautiful. Gameplay definitely has beautiful particle effects. Boots, nobody. I watched you play a few games. I'm not nobody. Oh no. I need all 17 of you to tune into the Street Fighter love. Apparently there is big boobies and pecs. Aw, thank you, Boots. Thank you for showing the love. Yeah, Street Fighter, you can have big boobs, big pecs, big butts, big forearms, big foreskins, big everything. You can have it big, just big. Street Fighter 6. Yes. Nick, I didn't get the Testermite on the seasonal challenge tower, but luckily still got the rewards. Yeah, but you need to complete it to get your score and get the trophy. Jonah, a part 2 expansion is pointless and is probably going to be worse than part 1. I don't know, Jonah. I actually kind of like Havoc. I'm going to be cautiously optimistic, right? This is all I can do. Even though I'm not like a huge fan or in love with the story mode here in MK1, all I can do is be cautiously optimistic that things will improve and get better. I think the children call this copium. I think that's what I'm smoking right now. So I'm going to hope and pray that it gets better. Because there are, like, some fun things that I enjoy. Maybe. Joe, I can only level up characters and cameos and play Kombat League. And to be honest, Kombat League is stressful. Yeah, you have to make a choice. Are you going to level up your characters in Invasions or Kombat League? Probably not making a lot of progress in Kombat League if you're taking a bunch of L's. And you're wasting more time in a set. Yeah, it's tough to justify Kombat League here in this game. When I play MK11 Kombat League, it feels like amazing. Silver Duck, I am dead. Oh no. Silver Duck, I can see, but Chrome Condom, never have I ever. Canada is different. Hey, we put colors on everything. We put colors on everything. Feather, last time I enjoyed a story in the game was Sonic Frontiers. Going on a search for silver condoms now. I'm sorry. It just looks so condom-like how it's over his head. Feather, question, should I get Street Fighter 6 or should I wait for game to get completed? Buy it on sale. If it's a question of, like, cost, always buy it on sale. Shikino, Hanzo is just a little kid in this timeline. He just joined the Shirai Ryu. I believe he will be the new Takeda in this universe. Lame, boring, stupid. I'm sorry. Scorpion is supposed to be Hanzo. Instead, he's Kuai Liang. Why? It just seems like they really did not care. And I have to go back to the analogy of us being cucks. And NRS is doing whatever they want with our favorite lady or man. And we're just watching. And we just have to accept it. Like, that is so terrible. I don't understand why they would do that to Kuai Liang and to Scorpion and Hanzo. Like, what a way to mess up two characters at once. Two birds, one stone. Yeah. Exactly. I need a passport real bad. We have glow-in-the-dark ones, too. Do you guys have glow-in-the-dark ones? And then you can get them in flavors and different colors. There's a lot. Then you can get the sheepskin or the latex or the what's the other one? Silicon? Yeah, anyways. Talking too much. All right. Thank you, my friends, for joining along. Thank you for helping me get through this chapter 15 struggle. I would really love to hear what you think about the story mode of Mortal Kombat 1. Did you enjoy it? Did you dislike it? Would you play it again? Would love to know. Yes, please do let me know. The likes, the comments, the subscribes, they all really help out with the channel. Also, please consider joining the Jaded Bunny family. My brothers and sisters help keep me alive here on this planet Earth. If you see all of the blue and green names with the bunny badges here, yes, these are my brothers and sisters. Please do join the fam. Not only do you get your name highlighted, but you also get all of my secret vids, fancy builds, glitches, secrets. All of the secrets are yours. Family only PvP, birthday gift. Yes, if you want these things and more, please do join. Much love to our newest bunny brother in the fam who joined just today. Yes, thank you, Terrence Rogers. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Also, much love to Munchin Puss. I love Munchin Puss. I love Munchin Puss. Also, Matthew Wellman, Anthony G, Kari Lessie, Angel, James Shea, Kalila Crenshaw, John Feltner, Charlie Ravens, John Lee, John Clark, Danny Slaw Energizer, J4, Among Us Gamer, Styles, Cara D, Kokoma Joe, A.G. Miller, Coffee Gamer, Lucy Little Thunder, Boots Alexander, Jonah, Eric, Blood Ferox, Glowy, Chakacorn, Airy, Michael K, Darkside, Trokar, Mark, Danny, O Gamer, Michael G, Swishbish, Illkid, Snoopy Blind, FGC, Albus Christus Mortis, Yuri, Erdem, Calum, JJ, Dr. Eggman, Alina, Acenonics 85, Alan, Cider M, Ragnar, Rian Chaos, and Queen Melina. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. I love you guys so much. Love you. Love you, love you, love you. Love you long time. Also love all of you guys here at the very end of the stream. Come on, 19 of you here. Let's get 19 likes or dislikes. Whichever have you. It all really helps, please. John, I want them to make part 2 as ridiculous as possible. Then it will be great. Make it over the top ridiculous. Do you remember the part of Dynasty when, God, what was the prince's name? And he was marrying Sammy Joe. And they had, like, the Moldavan massacre. And they shot up everyone at the wedding. I need it like that. That would be so cool. No one died, but it would be good. Wow. All right, Feather, I give it 8 out of 10. Okay, Feather, play Tekken 7, maybe. All right, thank you, my friends, for joining along. I am praying for all of you to just be having fun playing whatever game it is that you're playing. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.